Oh god, a lot of them.
Failure.
Oh, or not.
Error. Encrypted internal data transmission received. Sender, Hudson, Elizabeth. Scientist. 11 June 2037.
Alex, the problem is that we simply do not have enough solar energy in reserve to photosynthesize our plant life. To capture the amount we need, the station's sunlight exposure has to double. This will allow us additional Spiritus extraction cycles, and we will have a very real shot at hitting our production numbers and dates. The risk, of course, is the combined increase of Solaris and Spiritus activity. McDonough confirms that system stress from the power drain of keeping the station's orbit in direct sunlight for extended periods of time is not trivial. This is the only way to increase Spiritus production before moving into beta.
Oh, I can tell you where this story is going for sure. This is totally our fault. I have no doubt now. We had to move the station into extra sunlight, which means moving it into paths of possible space debris. Oh, man. Or maybe a system got overloaded and because of all the extra work and it blew the place up. I don't know. But it's more than likely all our fault. Oh, Jesus. That's gonna be bad. I see that there's a repair suit thing over to our left, so I'm making my way over to the main portion of Vocalis. And then we have portions that are locked off, and that reminds me that I should probably, once I get the core up and running, probably explore these places a little bit more. Hey, hologram system. Maybe turn off the need for this. We have it painted on the walls already. I know where we are. Vocalis.
Vocalist communication arrays offline. Manual activation required for outgoing communications to mission control.
Okay, so I have to realign all three of these.
Repair override enabled. Manual array alignment required.
Ah, great. Alright, I gotta go in 3 different directions. We're gonna start off with the first array because it is towards a repair relay, which is obviously in our interests because the more my suit isn't banged up, the more my suit isn't going to leak air. Which I don't really think it's leaking air right now.
Warning.
But it probably gets pretty
Hand
close.
4 EVA suit critically damaged. Core EVA systems operating at 51%. Hand 4 EVA emergency repair required.
Okay. Well, I mean, when you put it like that, then fine. I mean, I was gonna get the repair anyways, but it's over here sitting there and going, hey, your suit's at 51%. You should probably get that repair, huh? God, these things must be like super fragile.
EVA repair sequence complete. Vital signs stable.
They like knew for a fact that these things are gonna be ridiculously easy to just break. Alright, what do these say? Corridor seeds. Okay, well, I don't have any context for that, but corridor seeds. We just have so many plants here. Just say, you know what, just put it inside a bag, it'll grow out of the bag, and we'll see how it grows. Ow.
Mission control to Commander Oshima. We are standing by for contact. Over.
Oh, don't you worry, Mission Control. I am beginning the work on the relays or the arrays. Hopefully they can see that from the planet. They'll be like, oh, hey, the dishes are starting to come down towards us. Oh, that's a terrifying looking object. Looks like it's gonna spin around and zap me.
Communications array detected.
Whoop, almost bumped into the wall here, not what I want. Alright, so it looks like I have to go in and then up. Is there anything in this room? Besides that? Not so much, okay. I don't think they're gonna notice the array spinning into place. I thought it was gonna be basically like a giant satellite dish on the outside of the building. But it's just kind of a giant ball thing inside of another giant dome. I don't even know if I want to try listening into whatever was being said there.
Warning. Emergency escape vehicles offline. Core systems repair required for launch.
What, is this the vehicle over here? Okay, well at least we know where it is. I like how I can make the choice. Do I want to get all of my EVA suit air back, but take like a 5 to 10 second animation, or do I just want to grab 2 things and then be done with it? Oh, it is a satellite dish. Then what the fuck was down there? I don't even know.
Personal log, Astronaut, Lopez, Teresa, 12, December, 2036.
EVA comm picked up another random SAT transmission on the way back in from a bay door repair today. Pieces of the JFK moon speech. Stopped me dead in my tracks. I studied that speech at Hardeman Academy. It was a major inspiration. It felt like Kennedy was speaking directly to me then, and even more so now. There is no strife, no prejudice, no national conflict in outer space as yet. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind, and its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. This mission, Spiritus, Luna 2, is that opportunity for mankind. Again.
Alright. I was kind of frantically looking around me to see if I could see where the transmission of that is coming from. It might have just been a leftover transmission coming through that satellite dish behind us. You know how things are. There's a chance that her body's around here somewhere. Okay, so it's a satellite dish, and at the same time not. Oh god. Well, I think they could see that working from space. Never mind. Can I just exit through here? Hey, alright, I fit through there. I want to see if I can fly towards that. It's got an air, or a set of air casters next to it. So I want to hear what Earth is saying. Or what that news network was saying. Or if nothing happens, then we can confirm that this satellite, whatever, was bouncing back what was said. Which is really weird for this dish to be doing, a random personal log coming through it, but we've had it happen before with McDonough, although that was more from, like, directly with him. Yeah, it looks like the satellite dish was just relaying that particular audio log, and that was it. Okay, I can accept that. I just have to hope that I can reach the oxygen canisters there in time. Imagine if I had flown this direction by with nothing else. Oh wait, nope, here you go.
Receiving a global information network update. Acclaimed French space pioneer Sébastien Olivier, one of 6 crew members aboard Hardeman Aerospace North Star 4, is missing and presumed dead. All contact with Olivier and crew was lost 7 hours ago after an unknown event occurred aboard the station. Hardeman Aerospace has yet to identify the cause of the event or confirm that catastrophe protocol was initiated. The status of the crew remains unknown. For instant updates, stay connected to Global Information Network stream.
It's been 7 hours? Jesus. Okay, I can make my way back. So, that news network just basically confirmed things that we already know personally. That Olivier is dead. Poor guy. I think from here, I should be able to reach the other station. I just have to, you know, not die while doing so. Which is gonna be very risky. Incredibly so. Because perspective is a bitch, and I actually might not be as close as I think I am. You know what? We're gonna turn towards the place that we know we're not gonna die at. Because that might be too far away, and we might just suffocate on the way there. Oh, Jesus. You know, I think I'm realizing that we might not even have the boost thing just yet. I think just holding W is all we have currently. Because the boost mechanic isn't there and stuff. I just figured that it says it's offline, but it really just means that it's not operating at complete capacity. Which is what was happening with the oxygen, right? It's not like we had 0 oxygen. It was just cut in half. Oh boy. But it's okay. This place will give us an upgrade eventually. We're probably gonna fly back out. We're gonna avoid going through the space station. It'll save us some time going directly there from the outside. Because that way I don't have to deal with all these doors blocking us off. And since I don't need a repair of my suit, we'll be good as well. Also, now that we're seeing some light through that, I guess there is no vehicle behind it. Alright. We're gonna fly over the station. That'll save us some time. At the same time, it will keep us safe, because there'll be objects there. Or not objects, rather. Let me rephrase. There will be oxygen canisters along the edge of this, which will keep us alive a little bit longer. I should probably check out that. Because otherwise I wouldn't be doing so. That's another reason to go outside. There are a lot of structures that aren't connected to the main structure. Obviously we need that. What is going on in that building? Oh, I wonder if we're gonna have to go in there and dodge our way through. I like how the planet has gone through a full day's rotation. From what we can gather, right? Like, we've seen it become nighttime, and it's gone all the way through that. Although, maybe we're not really seeing the planet's entire rotation, just, you know, we're flying at an incredible speed. Because that's what it takes to be out here. Alright. What do we got going on inside this building? We see an audio log.
Mission control to North Star 4. Survivor identified. Commander Alex Oshima. Verify your status, Commander. Standing by.
It sounds like something he would have said a lot earlier.
Personal log.
Oh,
Systems
more
Specialist.
McDonough.
McDonough, Andrew, 2 May 2037.
Great. This is what I need. More Claire de Luna. For what I need to be creeped out as I slowly float through space. You know, McDonough, we need to have a talk about your kid and her piano music. Might not be exactly the most, pleasant thing to be playing during space disasters. Also, hey, we wound up at an rave by going... Here, is this where I wanted to go in the first place? Yes, actually. Good. Alright. Well, this is very smart. Good. You could have just gone through the interior, I think. Or maybe not. Because this place is pretty banged up.
for Administer Series 4, version 2.3. How may I assist you?
Teresa, 4 years old, 2016. Well, she's an adult now. 2016 to 2035? Wow. That is like a 19-year... Wait, no, it's not 2035, it's 2037. No, it's fully 21 years. Is she one of the astronauts out here with us, Teresa? Because I don't know their full names. We haven't exactly found any other person's audio log besides McDonough.
Astronaut, Lopez, Teresa, 23.
Yep, there you go, it's Teresa.
2036.
The comm dishes are so powerful. They attract and amplify random sat transmissions that interfere and broadcast over EVA comlink during spacewalks. One moment you are totally alone, detached from all humanity. Suddenly, with a distorted glitch, you are transported to a baseball game in China, or a Vietnam War protest in 1967, or a police surveillance drone over the islands of Los Angeles. Random moments of life, millions of them from all over Earth, floating endlessly in space, waiting to somehow be captured and heard.
Jesus fucking Christ. I figured it was gonna cut off the Lucy piano transmission so I could listen to Teresa talk. But the game said, nope, she's gonna play her piano louder. Whoa. That's dangerous to my health.
Manual communications surveillance complete.
Ah! Told you! Told you it's dangerous to my health. But there's stuff in here, we see that. One's gonna be passing, yeah, okay. I'm just trying to keep a passive awareness of the spinning array before it smacks me to death. Ow. Or I just ram into walls. It happens. I wonder if there's a way for me to, like, listen back to these audio logs of my own volition, like... Not so much. It's very weird. Okay, I'm trying to find the oxygen canisters that this one's supposed to come with. There's the oxygen. We can't find it. Ugh. That's fine. That's fine. We're not gonna die just yet. There's more oxygen inside of here.
Series 4 version 2.3. Always online.
You know, when you say it like that, that's very creepy. Always online. How may I assist you? How may I assist you? Alright, we got 2 relays online. We just gotta get the last one over here. And then maybe Alex will actually talk to Mission Control. First, I gotta grab this oxygen. There we go. I'm glad it doesn't magnetically come towards you. Like, you do have to fly your way towards it. You just hold your hand out until eventually you make contact. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah. This is what I want in space. Just sparking openness and a sense of dread. Oh boy.
Mission Control to Commander Oshima. Hand 4 Administra is online and able to support you as a lifeline where we are unable to. Over.
Yep, that's pretty late information. It's been helping me out as much as it can. Doesn't really offer too much advice, just kind of the obvious stuff. Like, you go up to a station and it says, the core of this building is offline. And so then the AI goes, the core of this building is offline. You have to repair the core. Really? Great, thanks. A lot of information there, buddy. Water's wet. And air is gone in space. Well, this thing's not spinning, so I can safely go around it. Oh, come on.
Communications array detected.
What's going on with this? We have a little piece of insulation just floating about in here. Or maybe it's not insulation. Hmm. I'm gonna smack it. It looks like insulation. I'm gonna treat it like insulation. Okay, you can align yourself with doors a little bit faster than that, Alex. It's like a whole act of holding down F and just staring at the door as you align with it. Completely unnecessary.
Mission date, 8 July 2037.
Well, there you go. It's July 8th, 2037. It's the day that they were supposed to leave, man. I don't know, what the hell happened? We so far still haven't gotten any information about that. We just know that the station repositioned itself to get more light from the sun. And we know that McDonough had a shuttle. Well, there was a resupply shuttle that was always going to come over here, but McDonough was going to be getting on it as well.
Personal log, Astronaut, Lopez.
And so
Teresa,
something must have
31,
conflicted between those two.
October 2036.
As a kid, I would dress up as an astronaut every year for Halloween.
Nerd.
We never had any money, so my costume was always whatever my mother could pull together, which was never quite enough, but always made with love. I remember being made fun of at school. You're poor, you're a girl, you'll never amount to anything.
Really?
It didn't matter. I shut it all out. Nothing was going to stop me. I still carry an old photo of me as an astronaut on each and every mission, as a reminder of how far I've come. This is all I've ever wanted.
Well, lucky you. You wanted to be an astronaut as a kid. You're one of millions of kids who wanted to be an astronaut. However, you kept the dream, and you became one for realsies. And that's good. But we saw her as a 6-year-old. And she was 6 in 2016. And in 2016 and above, kids were making fun of you for being poor? I mean, I guess that's still gonna be a thing that's going on for all of humanity forever, but Jesus. Haha, you're a girl and you're poor, and that's... I could have seen that if she was like... If she was... growing up 10 years prior, like my time, kind of. What's going on over there? We found Teresa. Well, there's the second body just floating out here. Was she just messing with this system relay? I don't know how all of our friends died. I don't know if they died from a lack of oxygen or if something hit them and they fell unconscious and then ran out of oxygen. It just hasn't been explained to us.
And new rights to be won, and they must be won and used for the progress of all people. For space science, like nuclear science and all technology, has no conscience of its own. Whether it will become a force for good or ill depends on man. And only if the United States occupies a position of preeminence can we help decide whether this new ocean will be a sea of peace or a new terrifying theater of war. I do not say that we should or will go unprotected against the hostile misuse of space any more than we go unprotected against the hostile use of land or sea. But I do say that space can be explored and mastered without feeding the fires of war, without repeating the mistakes that man has made in extending his writ around this globe of ours. There is no strife, no prejudice, no national conflict in outer space as yet. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind, and its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why 35...
There it is. God damn. I was looking for the oxygen. I'm like frantically looking around while listening to this speech. Oh boy. And then the entire speech gets reset.
For space science, like nuclear science and all technology,
Nope. We're good. We don't need to listen to the rest of this. We have the space station, the Vocalis arrays up running.
and only if the United...
Ah, boy. So it looks like Lopez's helmet took a hit. And yeah, nope, that definitely would kill you in space. Having your visor like legitimately shatter and be open to the elements, not a pleasant way to go, but hopefully it was quick. Ah, boy, I wonder if the same thing happened to McDonald. I didn't really inspect him all that much. Well, there's the second time that Alex has spoken. McDonough. Lopez. Damn it, lady. You're in a really fucked up scenario. Maybe you should embrace more about everything else. Talk with the AI. It might seem like you're being crazy by doing something like that, but it actually make you very sane. Or maybe I'm the crazy one. Damn it! Come on. I'm trying to get the oxygen so I don't suffocate in there. I'm gonna keep spamming shift
Warning.
like it's gonna help.
For Administra, Series 4, version 2.3. Unable to establish outgoing communication connection with mission control.
That's fine, Hans. Because I fixed all the relays all on my own. I can make contact all on my own. Or maybe this will just allow it to go into contact with it, and I just will keep on not talking. I like how it still says that the alignment's failed. No, come on, you guys are fine now. See?
Vocalist communication arrays online. Unable to establish outgoing communications to mission control.
Well, that doesn't make me happy. There's gotta be more that I can do. Can I go in here? Because obviously, not being able to communicate with mission control after repairing the communication hub, kind of the opposite of the direction we wanted to go. However, this place down here was locked off, and now it's not. Ah, look at that. We did end up going in here eventually. Vocalis mainframe.
Personal log, Astronaut, Lopez, Teresa, 24, December, 2036.
Christmas Eve. Looking down on Earth from space tonight is profound and awe-inspiring. I'm watching lightning storms explode over the clear night lights of the new Republic of Japan. No human being has ever had this view before. It's incredible how small we really are in the scope of the known universe, and how lucky I am to be here at this moment. We are only just beginning.
Activating vocalist system terminal.
You know, she managed to make a very inspirational sounding thing sound creepy at the end.
Diagnostic sequence.
We are only just beginning. Alright, mainframe, what system are we repairing now?
EVA
Probably,
thrust
yeah,
repair detected.
thrust.
Initialize EVA thrust repair.
Yeah, I can go faster.
EVA thrust 100%. Exit EVA diagnostic environment. Initializing cerebrum core diagnostic sequence. Cerebrum core corrupt. Cerebrum core fabrication required. Initiate cerebrum core fabrication. Cerebrum core fabrication complete. Cerebrum module repair required. Hand 4 data stream activated. Initializing data transfer. Data transfer in progress. Data transfer complete.
I like how the music gradually kind of just gets fixed as you get the repaired core, the fabricated new core. That's a nice little touch. Now that I'm not just really worried about the music existing. Oh god, why is this music playing? Is there gonna be a dead body in this mainframe room? No, everything's fine. Why won't it let me out? Oh god. I'm locked in here forever. I'm sure there's another way out. Yeah, like over here. I'm gonna grab some oxygen before I go into space. But I'm very happy to be able to go faster. I just would also like the boost. We need the boost. Smack. Seriously, no oxygen in here? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. We gotta get a move on. I'm sure there's gonna be more oxygen in space. That's a paradoxical statement, but yet it's also true.
Encrypted internal data transmission received. Sender, Hawking, Samuel. Hardiman Aerospace Mission Director. 13 June 2037.
Commander, your request to move Hand 4 Spiritus into beta ahead of schedule is denied. While SO Hudson's pre-beta contingency plan indicates success, the risk associated with an untested production increase of this magnitude is great and could endanger everything we're working for. Do not let frustration with slow-moving progress cloud your judgment and lead to poor decision-making. You must remain dedicated to our collective purpose. This is an effort to aid humanity. You are a small but important gear in a much bigger machine. Mankind above all else. Let me be perfectly clear. There is no scenario where deviating from plan is an option.
Oh man. Well, that was straightforward and waited until I guess, yeah, no, definitely all your fault.
Failure. Error.
I think this is the same place we were at before.
Encrypted internal
Whoops.
data transmission received. Sender, Hudson, Elizabeth. Scientist. 11 June 2037.
Alex, the problem is that we simply do not have enough solar energy in reserve to photosynthesize our plant life. To capture the amount we need, the station's sunlight exposure has to double. This will allow us additional Spiritus extraction cycles, and we will have a very real shot at hitting our production numbers and dates. The risk, of course, is the combined increase of Solaris and Spiritus activity. McDonough confirms that system stress from the power drain of keeping the station's orbit in direct sunlight for extended periods of time is not trivial. This is the only way to increase Spiritus production before moving into beta.
Man. We fucked up. We fucked up. Alright, somehow we have to get inside. For whatever reason, the door is locked, and I don't think it was locked before. Why is this locked now? Portal offline. Why was it offline? I gotta get inside. I don't know the direct way in there. I mean, I'm sure we could find a way. The problem is, it might be a bit far. Oh boy. I might just be heading out into the middle of nowhere. Into death. Look at this spinning piece of debris taunting us. Taunting us over our potential responsibility, our potential failure for all this. Man, it's like when we just started, when I said, oh, I'm the space commander. Oh, I'm probably responsible for so much. And that means Alex made a hard choice. And it was the wrong choice. Have increased productivity so that way we can get a mission going at a risk that bad things are gonna happen. Or, you know, just go with the flow, make things go slow. Should have made things go slow. But I understand. I'm a very impatient individual. I can sympathize with that. Okay, we are at a place a bit earlier on than usual. We're at Mobilis. Because, it wouldn't let me in, and I could have tried to find another entrance around there, but this is where we are now. We're probably gonna die here.
Control to Commander Oshima. We're detecting mobile debris in the vicinity of propulsion storage post-event. Your EVA suit does not provide sufficient protection and can be further compromised. Exercise extreme caution. Over.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna phrase it like that, I definitely don't want to be out here. Ow. They said that there's more debris out here and that our suit could be even more compromised. So, I'm going back inside. I'm going back inside. Obviously, I don't want to be in the middle of a debris field with a suit that's incapable of handling that. I mean, I think that's the problem. I think when you're in a debris field, it's causing the leaks. I think that when we get that last upgrade, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Which would be very good. Oh, hey, an audio log. Another thing that could probably put some blame on us. But I'm not responsible for these choices.
Offline. Error. Vital sign stable.
That's it?
Vital sign stable.
That's all you've got? Vital sign stable. I know that my vital signs are stable, damn it.